I don't know how you people live down here. It's hot, it's humid. Most of the time it smells like the goddamn river.
Smells alright to me.
You know what it is. It stinks of mud. Wet, rotten mud. It's been buried down deep for way too fucking long. The Mekong Delta had that same goddamn stench. Hated it then, hate it now.
So, what'd you find out?
Frank Pagani runs Tikfa Harbor. Reports up to Tommy Marcano, and he has a ship called the Tanager, which he uses to smuggle shit in and out of the city. For the past 8 months, he's been making regular trips to Bermuda.
What's in Bermuda?
Not a goddamn thing. He's really been going to Cuba.
Marcano used to run the mob casinos down in Havana.
My assumption is that Frank has been taking whatever is salvageable from the old casinos and bringing it back up here.
That's a lot of effort to reuse some old tables and slot machines. There's gotta be something else going on.
Yeah, unfortunately, we can't walk up to Frank and ask him. He's in Havana now, and he isn't scheduled to be back anytime soon.
We gotta force him to change his travel plans.
Frank's businesses are centered around stolen cars and freight. Look for places that'll support that kind of activity. Once you start taking them down, he'll come home.
All right.
I'll put a tap on the Coast Guard and let you know when the Tanager contacts them.
Hey, over here. So you the scary motherfucker who gonna deal with Junior Holland.
Nice to meet you too, lady.
Set it down. I don't mean anything by it. I'm Gina Kowalski. My old man and I used to boost cars with Junior before he decided to brain us and throw in with Marcano.
I don't see your old man around.
Died in a cell upstate round Easton.
Oh. Sorry.
He shouldn't have got caught. Junior's running cars out of the best old gas station around the way. Got some pros that come around with high-end rides. Hell, he even got a sideline bootlegging gasoline from the refinery.
Where the car's going?
He sells some here, but knowing how many nice new rides gone missing lately, I'm guessing Junior's getting ready to run a bunch in a shipment out of town.
If he's got people out on the street, I'll get him to talk. Maybe even get word about the pros he's got working for him. See you around, Gina.
Junior's boys don't scare easy, but you still need to get some of them to talk.
Cash down! Running for cover! I ain't going out like that. Hoy monkeys like swinging and squeeze. Oh. Taking out the whole team. Taking my shot. You cut like butter. Down a man. That shit's all of us. I'm gonna piss on your corpse and fuck off! When regrets... Sorry about that!
Ain't you about the prettiest girl I've ever
I know,
seen?
I heard something.
You scratched it, asshole. You know Junior ain't gonna let us send one out scratched.
Look like they dropped the body to you.
No, the 67 is just built a little lower. Junior's got me trying to hunt up another one in Candy Apple Red.
I know, I heard something.
I'm sure y'all be near.
He's here, right?
Back me up,
You can die
click, click. And I'm like, no fucking way. Is J. Edgar gonna steal my mama's recipe for hog maws and chitlins? Needless to say, I tossed the phone out the goddamn window. A black man gets picked up for smoking a little weed, and he ends up going away for years on trumped-up charges. But some white apple pie-eating college boy gets pinched for the same thing, and what happens? Not a goddamn thing. Maybe.
Don't be an idiot. They come in that way and everyone along the dock sees them. I tell you where they gotta go.
Fucking kids again?
Strangest thing I've ever blessed would be a young woman's undergarments. She and her husband were having trouble conceiving, and she thought it might help. It was a little awkward, but their little girl was born last week.
Jay, run! Get away from here!
Please, just get me out of this.
Any units in the vicinity of Tickfaw Harbor, please respond to reports of an armed Negro male in the area.
Junior's looking pretty fucked now, isn't he? You got that little speed freak Junior stayed up out here.
Didn't plan on doing any less.
An old friend with an E out at the best oil say Junior come blowing through, making everybody's life a living hell. And he won't leave until he can get the business right. Never heard of Junior Holland being so dang motivated.
When you have to kick up to Sal Marcano, that'll light a fire into your ass.
That and all the speed he's on. When you whip his ass, tell him he shouldn't have messed with Gina Kowalski.
I'll catch you later, Gina.
Junior's a dirty, backstabbing piece of shit. Go get him.
All units, pursuit is called off. Abandon search and return to patrols. Repeat, pursuit is called off. Abandon search and return to patrols.
don't think Junior's been acting jumpy lately with all the losses we've been suffering?
He's been at the speed again. He's got it in his head big colored motherfuckers are coming out the walls to get him.
I have no idea how Pops Holland could be responsible for such a little fuck up.
He's still our boss, and we still got a job to do. Let me know if you see anything.
Hold on now.
Huh?
Hell yeah! There! Get him! Ready for cover! Ah! Shoot! Taking the shot! Get around him!
Cover me while I reload!
Having some cover!
We got ourselves a guest.
Got nowhere to go! Voice cuts mine. We got the goal to settle now. Got nowhere to go! Kill our fucking crew! Get that stupid song. Oh, shit!
Where those big balls now, Junior?
If we're gonna hold Tickfall Harbor, I'm gonna need some of your guys.
Yeah, okay. But if you asking me to commit the lives of my men here, then I expect you to commit to me. And remember this road we're setting out on in the here and now.
Anyone who thinks Sammy Robinson was the Mardi Gras mastermind is a moron. Just because he was involved doesn't mean it was his idea. And none of the evidence ever added up. The money wasn't recovered, and Sammy didn't shoot himself in the back of the head and then burn down his own bar. The only reason people believe Sammy was behind it was his skin color.
Hey there, Monsieur Clay. We got this place under control. We're gonna run it nice and smooth. Plenty of money to be made.